Welcome to The Sound Check, your weekly music insight. From local talent you might not have heard yet to the latest in popular music, we cover it all. Conversations with artists, fresh tracks, and the real stories from the music world. And now, let's make some noise on The Sound Check.
What's going on, everybody? This is Addison Brumfield, and this is The Sound Check. We're back here once again with episode 19. We're getting up there, guys.
We're almost to 20. So.
Yeah, this show is old now. We're
getting there.
We're washed up now, guys. I'm just kidding.
No, hopefully we just age like fine wine.
Yeah, gray fox, as they call it, silver fox, whatever they call it. Well, guys, I'm here with, of course, my buddy Cody Hewitt and Wyatt Ward. These are my co-hosts. How are we doing today, fellas?
Doing pretty good.
Glad to hear it. How's it look outside? It's chilly.
Yeah, it is a little chilly. It is chilly. It feels nice, though.
It's freezing cold.
No, I like the chill. But our the most important thing here is that we have Miss Dana Pena here with us. How are you?
Hey guys. I'm doing really good.
I'm glad to hear it. But Cody, I really do need to talk about our sponsors. But before we do that,
what you got?
I was just driving here. I was listening to some Louise Bonfa.
All right.
Ooh, that's a mythic pool right there. Mm-hmm. I was listening to some jazz, right?
Yeah.
And I was just looking outside. And I was like, it's a beautiful day, but I want you to tell me what it's a really beautiful day for.
Man, like I say every week, it's always a beautiful day for some music news.
That's what I thought, Cody. You're right, dude. All right, guys, we're about to go ahead and start. But before we do, I need to give a special shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors, including Mr. Phillip and Miss Allison Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, Mr. Robbie Stewart with East Macomb Body Shop and Ransack, Mr. Kirby and Patricia Fleming with Remax, and, of course, Mr. Eric Hightower with Wizard Electronics. Thank you, guys, and let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start, obviously, like we always do, with our birthdays and anniversary segments. We're going to start with November 9th, which would have been last Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. All right, so we're going to start in 1993. On this day, A Tribe Called Quest released their third studio album, Midnight Marauders, featuring the singles Award Tour.
There we go.
There you go. Electric Relaxation and OMG. Electric Relaxation is a great song. I think there's one on here called Bonita Applebum. Great song. Very catchy. We're going to move on to 2015. Alan Toussaint passed away at the age of 77 years old. A giant in the New Orleans musician scene, he wrote the song Southern Nights, obviously, by Glenn Campbell. He wrote that song. I thought Glenn Campbell wrote that song.
I didn't know.
But, and I think this is kind of, it's not funny. I just, pattern realization here. He passed away at the age of 77, and Glenn Campbell recorded that song in 1977.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We're going to move on. Susan Tedeschi of the Tedeschi Trucks Band is 55 years old. She's awesome. Her husband is also awesome, Derek Trucks. One of my favorite guitar players ever. He sounds like a singing woman when he plays. It's really cool. And Susan is, dude, she's a great guitarist. She can sing, has a very soulful voice. It reminds me of like Bonnie Raitt, kind of. Really good stuff. We're going to move on to the 10th now. In 1975 on this day, Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang became the first ever rap song to hit the Billboard Hot 100. Pretty interesting. And it's at 79. Think about that. It was a rap song in 1979. That was before crazy. Guns N' Roses released Use Your Illusion.
Use Your Illusion was 91.
Yeah. This was 79.
I'm like, that's a long time
I'm just saying, think about that. Like, November Rain is almost, 12 years? It's 12 years younger than Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah. That's just interesting to think about to me. In 1981, well, this is another example here. Motley Crue released their debut studio album, Too Fast for Love, featuring the singles Stick to Your Guns and Live Wire.
The other song came out before this. This was 81.
Yeah, I know. That's pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, probably my favorite album from them. It's raw, it's energetic, it's got a fair amount of hits, but it's a very interesting album to listen to.
Oh, yeah. We've also got in 1983, Billy Idol released his second studio album, Rebel Yell, featuring songs like Eyes Without a Face, Flesh for Fantasy, and of course, Rebel Yell, obviously a classic song.
Absolutely.
Eyes Without a Face is also a great song too, very catchy. The synth work on that is awesome. And the bass player that played on that song still tours with Billy Idol.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, sure does. Huh. He's pretty good too.
Just so happened the other day we were talking about a Rebel Yell.
Were we?
Oh, yeah, in stage band practice.
Oh, yeah.
Preparing for the stage band show, it just happened to come up.
You guys will have to wait and see.
Yeah, come on by the stage band show. See if you can figure out why we were talking about it.
What is it? The week of the 4th through the 7th, right? December 4th through 7th?
The first week.
That's it. So first week of December.
First weekend of December.
Shows the 4th through 7th.
Yep.
That's it.
4th through 7th.
All right, we're going to move on to 2002. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Tom Petty, Elvis Costello, Brian Setzer, and Lenny Kravitz all made guest appearances on The Simpsons when they were depicted running a rock and roll fantasy camp.
It's a heck of a lineup.
Have y'all ever seen that episode?
I haven't.
It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty funny. I like The Simpsons a lot. That was one of those shows that I watched when I was little because you could like kind of get away with it. Like it wasn't as bad as like Family Guy or American Dad. It was kind of like. It was the line before that.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I found a DVD at Dirt Cheap. It was just a whole season of The Simpsons. I got it, and I loved it for whatever reason. We're going to move on. David Loggins, obviously known for...
Please come to Boston for the springtime.
Classic song, obviously. He was born on this day in 1947, and he passed away on July 10th, 2024. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
This was recent.
Yeah.
I mean, that was last year. I did not. I guess maybe that was one of the things that I missed in news. I mean, we weren't doing the show, but you know what I mean. Like I'm always pretty.
You're always kept
news.
up, but I mean, even more so now that we're doing this.
Yeah, so maybe I just somehow it didn't come up on my feed or something.
Maybe you did see it and you just
forgot about it.
Slipped on by. You don't remember.
It's very possible. We're gonna move on to November 11th. John Batiste is 39 years old on this day. Happy birthday, John Batiste. He's a pretty cool guy. Mm-hmm. In 1995, on this day, the Smashing Pumpkins' double album Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness went #1 on the U.S. chart. It was the band's third studio album with its lead single Bullet with Butterfly Wings. It debuted at #1 on the U.S. Billboard 200. To date, it remains the band's only album to top the Billboard 200.
Really? The only one to top the Billboard 200 and it hit #1.
Yeah, pretty cool.
That's rather impressive.
And it also earned them 7 Grammy nominations, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and 9 MTV Music Video Awards. Or award nominations, but still.
I mean, yeah, that was a very big song for him.
Oh, yeah. The whole album, like, there's hit after hit.
Yeah.
There's Tonight, 1979.
Of course, for me, like, the one that always pops in my head is Bullet for Butterfly Wings. But yeah, you're right. The entire album's really big for him.
Oh, yeah. Also, we talked about this guy when he passed away. Chris Draja of the Yardbirds was born on this day in 1945. He passed away on September 25th, 2025. Rest in peace, Chris Draja. Again, we're going to move on to November 12th. In 2021, Silk Sonic released their debut studio album, An Evening with Silk Sonic, featuring the singles Leave the Door Open, Skate, Smoking Out the Window, Love's Train, and After Last Night, which is a really cool album. I like both of them separately, and they're really cool together as well. And I also really, for whatever reason, Bootsy Collins is like the storyteller in this album. Like he's like the narrator almost, and it's so fun. Like it's just his voice just kills me. Because, like, he does, like, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but, like, for example, fading into the song Leave the Door Open, he would be like, I'm going to leave the door open, baby. And then it would go into the song. Like, that's how he does for everyone.
It kind of sounds like Lonnie Mac over in 107.7 on WAZA.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
No, not do it.
But if you guys ever want to hear my Lonnie Mac impression, I'll do it.
It's pretty good. We'll keep it for another episode.
Yeah, we'll do a Lonnie Mac episode.
We'll get Lonnie Mac on and just have you do the entire episode back and forth.
I'll talk to him in his own voice. How about that? All right, well, we're going to move on. Hot Chocolate frontman Errol Brown was born on this day in 1943. And I'm actually going to play this song for you guys. This is a song called Everyone's a Winner by Hot Chocolate. I don't know if I've ever heard this song. I believe... I don't know now. I can't remember. It was in some movie. But it's a great song, very catchy. It's one of those classics that a lot of people kind of glance over, but it still is a classic. So we're going to listen to it a little bit and get right back to you guys. This is Everyone's a Winner by Hot Chocolate.
Everyone's a winner, baby, that's the truth. It's the truth. Making love to you is such a thrill.
Hey, great song. Once again, one of those classics that kind of gets overlooked. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe you guys can remember what the movie is. I won't be able to remember, but you, for those out there, maybe heard that song and were like, that was on
it
blank.
sounds familiar, and I can think.
Hey, if y'all remember what movie it is, let us know.
Yeah,
contact us somehow,
or comment on the YouTube.
Comment on the
YouTube video.
Go watch the YouTube video, like, subscribe, comment.
Little shameless plug there. All right, guys, we're gonna move on. Blue Oyster Cult guitarist Donald Roser is 78 years old. His nickname is Buck Dharma.
Really?
He's a pretty cool guy. They all look the same. They look like the same person, but it's pretty cool. I mean, they don't do it intentionally, but you know what I mean.
I've never paid that much attention to it, but I can see it.
They all look like butchers from Jersey, pretty much. Like, big open shirts with lots of hair and afros. That's the whole thing.
Okay, that was kind of the scene in that age.
I know. I'm just saying, it's pretty cool. We're going to move on to November 13th. In 1976, Rod Stewart started an 8-week run at number 1 on the U.S. singles chart with which is obviously a classic song. I mean, that's one of my favorite songs, dude. Like, for the most recent prom post of me and my girlfriend, that's what I put. Because, dude, it's just a classic, man. Mm-hmm. And that's one of those songs that I actually enjoy. Like, it's not a cliche too much to me. I still listen to it. We're going to... Actually, wait, this is kind of cool here. This was his second U.S. number 1, and the track features whispers from the actress Britt Eklund, who was his girlfriend at the time. I never knew who was doing that. I thought it was, maybe a little Wheatus situation and he was doing the girl voice himself or something. But, okay, we're going to move on. Toy Caldwell, lead guitarist for the Marshall Tucker Band, was born today in 1947. Hey, awesome. I mean, he was a pretty classic rock guitarist.
Yeah.
Catch the pun there. Mm-hmm. Also, Bill Gibson, not Billy Gibbons. Bill Gibson, the drummer from Huey Lewis and the News, is 74 years old on this day.
Him. I was listening to one of their songs earlier.
There you go. I quite like some Huey Lewis and the News. Mm-hmm. Ray Parker Jr. doesn't. Just kidding. November 14th, in 1962 on this day, Bob Dylan recorded the classic song,
But don't think twice, it's all right.
Classic song, obviously. I mean, I say that about every one of these, but it's hard not to because they are.
I mean, at this point, you know how many classic songs are out there? People have been making music for years.
Well, a lot of years.
A lot of years.
a lot of years.
Yeah, I mean, Bob Dylan is awesome. Y'all know he's one of my favorites. I'm not going to harp on it too much. Let's see. Let's move on to 1981. The Police had their 4th UK number 1 single with the song this song was a number 3 hit in the U.S. The song is from the band's 4th album, Ghost in the Machine, which is pretty cool. That's the name of a movie and another movie. I think there's a live action and an animated one. Anyways, the song was recorded in 81. Sting wrote it in 1976, though. And you can actually... Oh, that's kind of cool. So there's a early demo from like 76, circa, somewhere around 76. They released an album called Strontium 90.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty cool. I guess we might need to check that out.
That might be worth checking out.
We're going to move on to 1981 when Earth, Wind, and Fire released their 11th studio album, Raise, featuring songs like Wanna Be With You, I've Had Enough, and of course... And it is definitely groovy. I wouldn't mind grooving to some Let's Groove. You know what I mean? We're going to move on to 1998 when Lauryn Hill became the first female rap solo artist to hit number 1 on the Hot 100. Hey. And without any guest artists with the song Doo Wop. Hey. Yeah. It's a great song. I mean, I really like Lauryn Hill. Mm-hmm. I like that first album a lot. She didn't do a lot after that.
It's very impressive, though, to do it on your first album without any
and she was... Before she was solo, she was in a group. Oh, what was it called? It was her, Wyclef Jean, and somebody else. They had that song. They did a cover of the strumming my pain with you know what I'm talking about? Oh man, I don't remember it now. Whatever.
Hey, there's something sitting in front of you.
Fugees. It's Fugees. I have that album at my house. It's Fugees. Okay.
All right.
My bad. Also, Lil Boosie is 43 years old.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. He's a noteworthy guy. Let's move on to November 15th. In 2011, Childish Gambino released his debut studio album, Camp. It features the singles Bonfire, Heartbeat, and Firefly. There's a lot of great songs on that album, funny enough. This was like his earliest stuff, so it was edgy. You know, it was 2011, so this was like Tumblr era. Everybody had to be edgy and quirky and stuff. But there's still some songs that, like, I would say are good songs that kind of showed signs of what he would do in the future.
All right.
Also, ODB was born on this day in 1968, obviously from the classic rap group Wu-Tang Clan. All right, guys. Well, that's all we have for music.
Okay.
Music stories and music birthdays and anniversaries.
So I guess it's time to get into the news.
And see, the news this week is going to be a little different.
That's right, it is.
We're pretty much just going to kind of talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Grammys.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we're going to do. But before we do that, I need to give a special shout out to 3 of our wonderful sponsors, including Miss Allison Hewitt and Mr. Philip Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture, and of course Mr. Robbie Stewart with East Macomb Body Shop and Ransack. All right, guys, well, let's get into it. We're going to start with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame first. So I'm just going to, just point out some cool little bits here. I've got a lot of notes on this. So first off, the inductees included Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Salt and Peppa, Soundgarden, The White Stripes, Bad Company, Chubby Checker, Joe Cocker, and Warren Zevon. That's a lot of people that I would say deserve that for a little while.
Yeah,
especially Bad Company.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
That's been coming for. And Chubby Checker was even before Bad Company. That's been coming for a while.
There are some artists out there that I'm still amazed are not in.
Oh yeah.
And then there's some that are getting in that I'm like, I didn't know they were considered in this genre.
Oh yeah. Outkast was a very emotional thing. Donald Glover was the one that announced it. Andre 3000 was cracking up, not laughing, but he was crying a little bit. Which I don't blame him, dude. They've deserved that to be fair. Mm-hmm. They brought Southern hip hop back in 3 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, very very cool. Soundgarden's induction featured. Let me find who did it. They did a tribute.
They did. I saw something about that.
I'm trying to remember who performed it though, because I don't want to say it wrong.
It's in here somewhere.
I think it was Tony.
Who?
I think it was his daughter.
Was it? Maybe so.
Hold up. It's in here somewhere.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so they did Rusty Cage and Black Hole Sun, which was Taylor Momsen and Brandy Carlisle. That's who did it.
All right.
I think it was also the other members of Soundgarden.
Okay.
Yeah. And Nirvana.
Well, yeah.
The remaining members.
Yes. Yeah. Also, of course, Jack White and Meg White with the White Stripes were whatever. And Jack White, I've always thought this was weird, but whatever. He went up and he was like, shout out to my sister. Talking about Meg White again. They were married.
They were.
You know what I mean?
I've always heard that they were married, and then they tried to say that they were relatives, and just kind of put on that front.
Well, see, okay, here we go. I'm just going to drop this a little bit here, and then I'm going to continue. This is not judging them. I just think it's funny.
Yeah.
When they got divorced, they had a divorce party.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh my gosh.
They had a party.
The whole reason they got divorced is because they didn't want to lose what was special about the band.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason they got divorced.
Yeah, but both of them are awesome, I can't say too much about it. Also, this is kind of cool. I like this. There was some music excellence awards. One went out to Tom Bell, and the other went out to Nicky Hopkins, which awesome.
Congratulations to them.
Do you know who Nicky Hopkins is?
I don't.
Dude, we need to brush up on some of his stuff. He was like a huge session piano player. Mm-hmm. He played for a lot of albums, particularly rock.
Think of the amount of session piano players out there in just the rock genre that aren't named.
Yeah, true.
Or just session players in general, and all things that aren't named. There's a lot.
Also, apparently Carol Kay was inducted.
Really?
She said she didn't want to be. Do you remember that?
I do.
We did a story on that.
Yeah.
But maybe she changed her mind. She was inducted.
It happens.
Also, Chapel Roan inducted Cyndi Lauper, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Avril Lavigne and Salt and Peppa performed with Cyndi Lauper to do "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," which was
I have to imagine
cool.
that was a lot of fun.
I watched it. It was really cool. And the White Stripes were inducted by Iggy Pop, which is kind of cool.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
And Olivia Rodrigo did "We're Gonna Be Friends," and Feist did it too. But that was really cool. And then 21 Pilots did Seven Nation Army.
I saw
Meh.
that. Yeah.
I like Seven Nation Army, but like every time I hear it, I'm like, wow, I've heard this song.
I know. Like I've heard it a billion times.
But it's still a great song, you know,
Yeah.
and they
But,
deserve
that's
to be
the song that
recognized.
skyrocketed the White Stripes to the point where they are.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, guys, that was just a short little recap of last night. Oh wait, there's one more thing. Outkast, they were inducted by Donald Glover. I said that already, and they did a performance of. It was just like a mashup, pretty much. Like it was like parts of Miss Jackson, parts of Hey Ya, and so it was them, Doja Cat, Tyler the Creator, and Janelle Monáe. That's a pretty cool lineup.
Yeah, that's a very cool lineup.
Pretty good stuff. Also, I didn't even see this. So David Letterman was the one that inducted Warren Zevon,
Really?
and they did his song "Lawyers, Guns, and Money." The Killers and Waddy Watchel did it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, Soundgarden was inducted by Jim Carrey. I didn't mention that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Heck of a
that's
person to be inducted by.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, dude. I would love that. But that's all we got for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's time to move on to the Grammys. We're not going to argue too much. We're going to get into the rest of this later. I kind of would like to make a YouTube extra talking about the Grammys.
We should do that.
All right.
Okay. Well, first off, we're going to start with Album of the Year. I just want to see what you guys think. You don't have to give me predictions per se, but like opinions of what it might be. So for Album of the Year, the contesters are Bad Bunny's DTMF. I don't know how to pronounce these. That's why I'm not saying it. I believe it's Debí tirar más fotos.
That was nice.
Oh, yeah, I like that little...
That's good.
Senior Smith taught me how to roll my R's. Anyways, the next one is Clips and Pusha T. Oh, Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, which is funny because Pusha T is part of Clips. Anyways, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Justin Bieber's Swag, Kendrick Lamar's GNX, Lady Gaga's Mayhem, Leon Thomas's Mutt, Sabrina Carpenter's Man's Best Friend, and Tyler the Creator's Chromacopia.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
I want to say it's probably going to be GNX or the Bad Bunny one.
Yeah.
Because, he is doing the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, like with that, there comes a lot of like new listeners stuff. People want him to go. So people that may not have listened to him before want to go see kind of what he's all about, and this is his newest stuff.
I actually don't mind this album. Like I don't really listen to him much, but there's more singing in it. And I know he's always sick, but it's like it's more like singing, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I had no clue that Clips released a new album.
Nope.
I'm going to have to listen to it. They're not going to win, sadly. I would love for them to, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
They have deserved a Grammy since Grindin' in freaking 2008. But I don't think this is the album that's going to do it. It's kind of, well, whatever. I think it'd be cool to see Justin Bieber win for Swag. I'm sorry. As much of a believer I am not, I do really enjoy this new album. It's really cool. He's doing something different. Leon Thomas, he's one that I think should win.
Absolutely.
Really good album. Do you know who Leon Thomas is?
I don't.
You ever seen Victorious?
No.
Yes.
He's Andre in Victorious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
All right.
Anyways, and then I think he should win. I feel like it might be Sabrina Carpenter too with Man's Best Friend,
Could
but
She's really big right now.
but
Yeah.
that album though wasn't as big. It like the album before that still has songs that are trending more so than the ones off Man's Best Friend.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we'll see.
If I had to guess, I'd still just think I have to lean towards like GNX.
Yeah. I would probably say it would either be GNX or maybe the Bad Bunny one. That's and I would love Chromacopia to win too.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that would like that.
Okay, now thinking about it though, Tyler does have a history of winning Grammys now with Igor.
Yeah.
And I would like to see it because he does really cool Grammy performances.
That's a possibility.
We'll see. I kind of hope he does now.
Hey, we can all put our guesses in what we think would happen, but only time will tell. We'll find out.
Oh, yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
We're going to move on to Record of the Year. So these are pretty much, well, not the same, but you have some carryovers here. Bad Bunny's DTMF, Billie Eilish's Wildflower, Chappell Roan's The Subway, Doechie's Anxiety, Kendrick Lamar and SZA's Luther, Lady Gaga Abracadabra, Rosé, and Bruno Mars Apatu, Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child. Oh, and that's it. Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child's the last one.
Apatu?
That's how they say it in the song.
Really?
Apatu.
I mean, I look at it, I've never heard the song, but I look at it and I think
Apartment.
apt.
Or I think
No, I just think
apartment.
apt, but apartment works. But
Well, there's a period.
Apata, yeah, I see that as an abbreviation. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
See?
But Apata?
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay, if there's anyone listening that knows a better reason as to why that is the name of it, I'm curious.
I think she's
She's
Korean or
Maybe.
something.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it actually does mean something. I think it actually means apartment. They just say Apata.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyways.
Go comment on the YouTube video. Let us
Yeah,
know.
there you go. Let us know. So, is anybody else going with Billie Eilish here?
Me.
I'm not saying that
don't
that's what I
want to.
want to win.
But out of those,
I would really like the Subway to win.
the Subway would be great to win, but
That's
Don't
about
see
it.
it happening.
Against Billy or Chappell Roan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, but also Luther is freaking huge too.
Yeah. I just don't listen to them. So
No, yeah.
I listen
I
to them
know.
too much, so I don't know. I don't hear it as much.
I tell you what, it plays about 3 times a day on Waza.
Yeah.
And I don't think Manchild's going to win. Not because it couldn't, but I don't know if it's pulled enough traction yet.
I don't think it has.
You know what I mean? And it has pulled a good bit, but a lot of these other songs had the advantage of being out for a lot longer. I don't know. It's between those to me, Wildflower or the Subway.
I'm going to shout out Waza. Let's go with Luther.
There you go. And then so Song of the Year is the exact same list, which
All right.
happens often, but anyways. So I'm just going to go for my same guesses, you know?
Yeah.
Realistically, yeah.
And then here we go. This one's interesting to me. This is Best New Artist, okay? Addison Rae, Alex Warren, Cat's Eye, Leon Thomas, Lola Young, The Marias, Olivia Dean, and Somber.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard.
Leon Thomas is still mine.
I mean, absolutely Leon,
But here's what I will say. Addison Rae, her music is not bad.
It's not. It's just 'cause
actually,
where she
like-
came from, I think. That
Well,
people
yeah,
judge.
I even had like a preconceived notion, like, oh, TikTok girl making music, but like it's actually well thought out, crafted music, you know.
at least the tracks are.
Yeah.
The vocals are. I mean, the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
sometimes that's the case.
I don't know if I really care for Alex Warren. Truly, that song "Ordinary" doesn't do it for me.
Nah.
Somber
Now,
would be
I
cool.
heard a band do like a metal version of it, which
Oh,
is
yeah?
actually really cool.
Heck yeah.
That was actually sick.
There you go.
Somber would be cool.
Cat's Eye is cool. I like Somber. I just don't know if I like Somber.
I love Olivia Dean. That's
I do
Olivia Dean's
too.
good, too.
I like Olivia Dean. I like the Marias too. They're not
Yeah.
new at all, but they are cool. They have a song. I don't even remember what it's called now. I'm gonna look it up just to shout it out while I continue talking. But see, Somber is cool, but I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna win because of all the stuff going
Yeah.
on with like the quote unquote controversies. Like it's really just his personality. He's not in a controversy, but people are not the biggest fans of how he acts at his live shows, and so I don't know how that's gonna go.
Well, I guess that kind of leans into the old thing. You know, they always say any publicity is good publicity.
True, that's a fair point, but I don't. Oh, it's called "Carrying You." That's the song I'm shouting out. That's an old song. Heard it on TikTok back in the heyday of TikTok in 2019.
I hate that 2019 in some ways is considered old.
No, but
It's not.
crazy.
Bro,
It's not. But
pre-COVID though.
That's old.
It's a bit-
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The homeland, you know what I mean? What are they? The old village, you know? The old
pre-COVID
world.
was a massive turning point in our society. And now
Literally, it was.
We're just going to start referring to things now as pre and post-COVID.
It was. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Well, that's all I've got. We're going to get into the interview section now. But before we do, I need to give a special shout out to, once again, 3 of our wonderful sponsors, those including Mr. Phillip and Miss Allison Hewitt with the Broadway Deli, Cody's parents. There you go. Just a little shout out for Cody. Mr. Danny Smith with Lot Furniture. And, of course, Miss Patricia and Mr. Kirby Fleming with Remax. All right, guys. Interview segment. Let's get into it. Dana, how are you?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Are we boring you to death?
No, absolutely
Not yet? Okay.
Not yet. All right, we got to do better.
All right. Well, I guess we'll just start here with a pretty blanket question. How did music start for you? Where can you say was your starting point? Or, whatever you want to call
Right.
it. You get what I'm saying.
Obviously, I've always loved music, and it was the typical sing in the shower, singing
Yeah.
around the house. But overall, I was like super duper shy. So like, there's no way like 5 years ago I'd think I'm right here,
Yeah.
So, I started in church. So we had a new youth minister, and he was like, "Hey y'all, we have to like start a new youth band. Like, do we have any singers? Anybody who plays any instruments?" I was not gonna raise my hand. Like, I was like, "No, I don't sing. No, I don't play guitar."
Yeah.
And my older sister, was sitting next to me. She was like, "She plays guitar. She can sing." I was like, "No, I can't. Like, not me."
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. And he was like, "So do you want to do?" I was like, "No." I said, "I can't sing. Like, this is terrible." And then later we started doing like youth practices, and it was just me
Yeah.
and like one other guy that wanted to do it. It took me so long to actually start singing. Like every practice I would just like burst out into laughter, or like when I actually start singing I'd like cry. Like I was very
Yeah.
dramatic. Like I
No,
was like,
yeah.
"This is terrible." It was my worst fear ever.
I understand.
And then eventually we got to sing in church with a couple other people to get us comfortable with it. And then we
Yeah.
like took it off. It was me and my 2 cousins, or my 3 cousins, and we would sing every Sunday evening.
There you go.
And then gig wise, when I started doing gigs, when I got into cosmetology school, I met Kelsey Smith. She's one of my
Yeah.
great friends now.
Shout out.
Yes. And she told me, like, it was like a little get to know you when we had the first day of cosmetology school, and it was like interesting facts. And I was like, "Well, I play guitar and sing." She had like the same, she was like, "I didn't know you did that." And then she was like, "Well, you should try doing gigs or whatever." I was like, "Oh, no way. Like,
Yeah, no.
that's, I can't do that." And she was like, "No, just come to open mic night with me one time." And so we went to Magnolia Blues for like open mic night.
Mm-hmm.
And I sang a few songs there. It was the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life.
That's okay.
And now it feels like second nature. Like,
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, used to it.
Yeah, but I've only been doing gigs for like a year and a half probably.
Yeah.
So, but I love it. Wouldn't change it
Oh, yeah.
for anything. I'm so glad I'm here now.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like we always say gigs are kind of the payoff for doing anything.
Yeah.
You get that adrenaline rush, and then it's all over. That's all
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah.
Right.
Cody, you got this next one, buddy?
Oh yeah. So who are some of your biggest music influences, or just biggest influences in general?
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be
Anything.
in anything.
Yeah.
Miranda Lambert was a big one of mine
Okay.
growing up. So I'd probably say her. I love Chris Stapleton.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Ella Langley, love
Yeah.
her.
Okay, cool.
And then I wouldn't be here like doing this without the push of my mom, my parents.
Yeah. Of course.
Youth minister got me doing
Yeah.
this, my sister,
Shout
Kelsey, so those are probably big major ones.
Yeah.
So
There you go. Those are good ones. All right, so I'll hit you with this one because we used to do this one where we would go favorite album, favorite song, or favorite
It was
artist.
favorite artist and then album.
And it got a little redundant, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
hit you with this one. Can you pick out a favorite album, or like just one off
yeah.
the top of your head
to be honest, like I don't listen to albums like
as
all the-
albums?
top to
right. I
bottom.
just listen to songs. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I don't know. I'd probably circle back to favorite artist.
Yeah, no, I will.
So-
All right, well then give us a favorite artist.
Yeah.
I guess influences kind of fall
Yeah.
into that too, but
Yeah.
you know,
I'd probably still stick with Chris Stapleton. He's
Yeah.
like my dream to see live. Like he's amazing.
Oh, dude, my buddy, our buddy Jake Watley. Shout out Jake if you're listening.
Let's go, Jake.
He got to see Chris Stapleton like 2 years ago,
I'm
and I
so
was
jealous.
so freaking jealous.
Yeah.
Him and his parents went.
That is my dream. I wanted to go to Boots on the Bayou because I think he was
Yeah.
playing for that, but I couldn't.
I'd
Something
love
held
to
me
see
up.
him
I couldn't
live.
play.
Yeah.
So,
Wyatt, you want to ask her this next one here?
What is your favorite song to do live?
right now I think it's Battles by Madison Hughes.
Ooh,
She's newer.
okay.
I don't know if y'all know who that is.
I
but,
believe I do.
That it's a good song. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna name a few more because it's so hard
That's
to
fine.
pick one song.
No, I understand.
Take Me Home Country Roads by
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Denver, but
yeah.
Lana Del Rey version.
Oh, that's cool.
I like that version.
Yeah, I like that. Something different.
Yes. And then Yellow by Coldplay is another good
Ooh.
one. That was the first song I ever learned how to play on guitar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was that's
One
a
of
good
my
one.
first ones was Sparks.
I
by
love that one
Coldplay.
too. Yes, that's
That was
good.
before all the whole the resurfacing of it. I was
Yeah.
just cool like that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I
Let's-
can name so many more.
Oh
but
yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
For sure. Well, let's see here. Cody, you can ask her this one. How about that?
All right. Well, any songs you've been obsessed with recently?
What is that Olivia Dean song? I listen to it all the time. Why
No,
can I
I-
not think of the name?
I do the same thing. I have to reference my
Yeah.
music app so
Yeah,
often.
let me go.
Yeah.
Let me look at it. But one of her songs.
We did
I
that in the
probably-
same timber.
What is it?
Man, is it Man I Need?
No, I like that one.
Okay.
What is it?
Yeah,
The hardest part, maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
That's a good one
Just
too.
Olivia
though.
Dean. Love
yeah,
her.
in general.
Yeah.
I don't blame
And
you
then
there.
Battles again. Love listening to that
Oh, yeah.
one.
There
That
you
one's
go.
really raw. Like it's a good raw song.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess this is the last one here, and then we'll let you free. We'll
We'll free you from this.
we'll give you the key. This is the last one we got here. So, where can people find you, and where will you be performing next?
You can find me on Facebook.
There you go.
Dana Pena. Just simple like that. And then Instagram.
I'm just kidding.
Instagram's D_N_18. And I post on my story when I'm playing. I
There you
don't
go.
I post my music every once in a while, but that's more on Facebook if I post
Yeah.
it. And then I'll be playing at La Pointe in Summit November
New place.
26th.
November 26th. Save the date, guys.
Yes.
Go and get you a bomb steak and listen to some Dana Pena.
Absolutely.
How's that sound?
Have a good time.
There you go. Well, Dana, it was great having you on. Thank you for
Absolutely.
coming.
Thank y'all for having me.
If you guys enjoyed this video, please take the time to like and subscribe, and of course drop us a comment down below. Thank you guys, and we will make some more noise next time on The Sound Check.